You are tuned in to What Up Baltimore online radio. Please note that the views and opinions expressed on this channel are of the host and not of Lady J Media. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, What Up Baltimore TV. And if you really don't want to miss any of the shows, hit that notification bell and you'll get a message every time we come on. Now, we got it from here, so sit back, relax, and stay tuned.
Let's talk about controversy, headlines and hypocrisy, scandals that shock and dismay, keep the wheels spinning, turning no page. Let's talk about controversy, headlines and hypocrisy, scandals that shock and dismay, keep the wheels spinning, turning no page. Let's talk about ready, get set, y'all, here we go. Pretty
You know, I used to think all of that shouting wasn't necessary until I went through some shit that was colder than that month of February. You see, I'm talking about news that'll make your body ache. And it's out of your control, so you feel you gotta participate. It was all good just a week ago. Now I'm in the doctor's office and they planning my treatment though. My work has come to a halt, but my bills, nigga, my bills are longer than a tree stalk. I stand in line for aid and assistance, all the while I feel I'm losing my existence. The lady behind that desk look at me as a stereotype, not realizing 96 hours prior, I ran a work site. I feel like my back's against the wall, so I pick up the phone, but who the fuck do I call? I was stripped of everything with nothing to spare as I laid on a cold, hard table and stared in the air. God, is this it? Will I see my wife and kids again? If I die and my babies cry, who will make them grin again? My life was saved, though it was full of sin. And my doctor said, take a few of these and your pain will come to an end. But no, I must keep going. It's no time to break. But my back's against the wall, and the devil don't hesitate. When he came to me to convince me of my fate, I refused to be a victim and told him, clown, you too late. When I realized who brought me through it all, my vision, it became clear as he showed me a picture of it all. He said, son, didn't I tell you I would never let you fall? It was then I decided to serve him in the midst of it all. So if you see me go crazy or start to bang on the wall, it's my way of praising him because he brought me through it all. So I forgive the saints because I could care less for title or rank. That devil, he'll deceive you. He's nothing but evil. When you're really full of the spirit, nothing comes near it. Jeremiah moaned, it's like fire in my bones when the pastor reaches a certain tone and zeroes in on the problems you own. You cried and you wept it, you came to accept it, endure the night because that joy is unexpected. And save and change your heart. That's the start of something you took part. It's not fashion or art. Come into the ark and save your soul and walk streets of gold. It's about eternal life, not thousands of likes. Tell me what went wrong as we sing that song on benches with palms. And my favorite Psalms is 30. Of course, I cried out, oh Lord, and you swung that sword. Now I'm beginning to see how you live in the tightest of places. It's all so amazing. Chasing after you when I'm blue. They said it was you that made it all true. So what's there to do except keep praising you? I mean, you are the reason I'm walking and breathing. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spitfire Poetry Shutdown. I am your host, John Hansboro, the Spitfire Poet with unusual favor. Today is Wednesday, February the 18th, 2026. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week so far. This is the middle of the week. We got 2 more days before the weekend. So I hope you're having a wonderful week. This show is being brought to you by Butterfly Entertainment, Lady J Media. Make sure you go to What Up Baltimore TV on YouTube and subscribe to the page, subscribe to the channel. If you have not, you must be living under a goddamn rock. What is wrong with you? You're missing out on everything that's going on in your community if you are not tuned into this platform. Shout out to Dr. Lady J Jenkins. All right, real quick, I want to do some quick shout outs to some of my people that I just fuck with, people that I got a love for that's doing things this week and this month. So first off, my man Archie the Messenger. Archie the Messenger is a poet, guys, spoken word artist. If you don't know who he is, you need to look him up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Archie the Messenger. He's right here in Baltimore, but I believe he is from Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken. Super ridiculously dope on the mic. I've been to one of his events before. I had nothing but a great time. So March the 8th, all right, at the 1920 Club, 6 p.m., 110 Water Street. 110 Water Street, March 8th. All right, go to agaveeventbrite.com and get your tickets. That will be featuring Black Chakra and I believe Rel as well. What is her name? I want to make sure I got that right. I saw her perform at one of his events too. Absolutely incredible. Yes, Emerald Green and Black Chakra will be the features at Archie the Messenger's Agave, March 8th at the 1920, 6 p.m. The doors open, 110 Water Street. Go to agave.eventbrite.com to get your tickets. Do not want to miss that. Shout out to my guy, Archie the Messenger. Also, February 26th, which is this Sunday, February 26th, this Sunday, and I'm not even going to be able to make this. I'm so upset because I have to work that day. I just realized that yesterday. But shout out to my family, Grace Love Givens, and featuring Jasmine the Problem on February 22nd. Sunday, February 22nd, doors open at 5:30. Y'all know how Grace gets down. You better get there early so you can get some of that great food. She's going to be at Edgewood Lyndhurst Rec Center, 835 Allendale Street. 835 Allendale Street, Edgewood Lyndhurst Rec Center. All right, February 22nd. That is Poets for Dinner. Shout out to my sister Grace Givens. She's been doing Poets for Dinner now for over 10 years. A huge staple in this community for doing what she does. I call her the B Gaddy of poetry. But shout out to Grace. We love you, Grace. You know me and my wife got nothing but love for you. So Sunday, February 26th, 5:30, doors open. They at 835 Edgewood, Lyndhurst Rec Center, 835 Allendale Street, featuring my niece Jasmine the Problem. You don't want to miss that. Also, shout out to Woke Trends. Shout out to Woke Trends clothing line. Go on Instagram and Facebook. Look up Woke Trends. Check them out. They do have a web page as well. Woke Trends, WOKE, Woke Trends. You do not want to miss this Black History Showcase. This is part 4, right? Black History Showcase, February 24th from 12 to 4 p.m. February 21st from 12 to 4. All right. That is going to be a dope experience as well. I'm about to let you know what that's going to be. But he's got a bunch of artists, bunch of entertainment for that night that'll be in the building. Bottomless Mimosas. I was at one of his Black History things, and I loved it. It was really good. Me and a couple other poets performed, and I had a great time. Bottomless Mimosas were definitely going all the whole time we were there. The food was great. Gabe really knows how to put an event together. I got to give it to him. I always have a wonderful time at Gabe's events. All right, so you do not want to miss that. Like I said, Black History Showcase Part 4, February 24th, 12 to 4. That is with Woke Trends. Where are they going to be, though, John? Oh, you know what? Let me go to his... He's also on Facebook and he's on Instagram. All right. That's Woke Trends. You definitely want to find. This is one of his shirts right here, Stranger Things, Woke Trends. You got the owl. He's got some interesting material where he's got patches for some of his hats and sweatshirts, where there's Velcro patches where you can take on and off. He's also doing a dispensary tour as well. So I'm telling you, man, y'all make sure y'all check him out. Gabe on Facebook and Instagram, also under Woke Trends. All right. And my dog in the background, please go lay down, boy. What do you want, man? I want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in to me every week. I definitely appreciate you guys. All right, let me find this really quick so I can get back to this. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Okay, here we go. So we are at... Let's say February 21st, right? Yes, February 21st. I'm going to have to get the location because I can't find it at the moment. Yeah, I can't find it at the moment, but you do not want to miss any of his Black History events. They're really good. All right. So, like I said, Woke Trends, WOKETRENDS. Who the fuck you talking to? I'm just trying to make an appointment. You know, I feel like bad customer service deserves a slap in the mouth. If you can't answer the phone in a manner that resembles professionalism, then you in the wrong field. That shit can get your cat peeled on the wrong day. Who the fuck are you talking to? All right. That's a little snippet of who the fuck you talking to. I just felt like I needed to get that off just now. I don't know why. I hope everyone is being vigilant, being safe out there. Make sure that you stay tuned into What Up Baltimore TV after this show, because Lady J is interviewing a young man this evening also on What Up Baltimore TV. Lady J will be interviewing a young man tonight. Make sure you tune in next week. I have an artist that I want to bring on that I've been talking to for a while. Our timelines have been super crazy, but I think we finally will be able to lock it down for hopefully next week, if not next week, the week after. But I appreciate each and everybody for always logging on and support me on What Up Baltimore TV for my Spitfire Poetry Shutdown podcast. I've been doing this for a number of years now. Shout out to my sister Shamice Lady Jacobs. I'll be talking with her soon. We've got to get back to our open mics. We're finalizing on one or two venues right now, but Look out for Speak Life open mic coming back real soon. Also, shout out to my sister Aneski, Anna Kamzet. She also has an open mic that she's doing annually every month. That's a lifeline for me, y'all. I really do enjoy just being not just. I don't know if I enjoy performing at an open mic more than just being there, because I don't have to get on there and do anything. You know, sometimes I just want to be in the crowd just so I can get some of that energy from everybody, and just feel different. You know, feel better than I did when I got there. You know, so that's a big reason why I attend a lot of them. Shout out to all of the super dope poets in the DMV metropolitan area. It's the Spitfire poet with unusual favor, but today I'm super nigga. Super nigga, yeah, that's me. I leap tall buildings with a single bound. I've been wearing this goddamn cape. I can't seem to find my crown. Because I'm super nigga, man. Call me with all your shit. I'll be sure to listen, but I damn sure can't solve any of it. Anxiety and depression, sure, I deal with them all. But I'm super nigga, man. I can't let y'all see me fall. I tuck in my chain that reads, I need help. Because when I look in the mirror, I seem to bully myself. Damn, you should be further. You just started this diet. Now you eating a burger? See, I'm super nigga, so when shit looks short, I stretch it like elastic. Super nigga invincible. That kryptonite shit is plastic. No time of rest, make sure you stand tall. I finally get a day off and my girls want to go to the mall. Super nigga makes no excuses. My kids gotta eat. Most of the time, you got multiple jobs just to make the ends meet. The handyman, the lawn guy, the comforter, and doctor. I delegate the small shit because this super nigga's a provider. A ride or die, stand beside you, was looking crazy in these streets. I suffered a loss, but never a defeat. This super nigga strong, I always land on my feet. I get up in the morning with my herbs and my tea. I pray before I smoke that my mind is set free. Super nigga gotta stay focused, stay away from drama, let it go, give them a pass. They experience the karma. Set a goal and get to it. Most super niggas just do it. No complaining or explaining. Most of the time you're not recognized for the good deeds you do. I'm super nigga. I don't need awards. I just do what I gotta do. You break it, I fix it to the best of my ability. If I can't get the job done, I retreat with a better plan. Super niggas move in silence, not the snap of master's hands. I'm a husband, a father, a son, and a brother until I walk into that booth, and then I'm super nigga, sucker. All right, I'm going to give y'all one more before I get out your face. I'm going to give y'all one more, and then I want to talk about something really quick. And then I'm going to keep it moving. I'm still here. Through all of the bullshit, is one thing for certain and two things that's clear. I must have purpose because I'm still here. You see, the devil tried to break me, but in essence, he made me so much stronger than before. And now I kick in and open doors. Played the hand I was dealt, and I look to God for my help. And devils put bullshit gossip in the air, but I'm still here building LLCs. Lord loves Christ-like beings. I don't get high, the term is medicated. When I hit this joint, I remember I made it. I see starbuds dancing in the distance. April's the month I thank him for existence. The month I was born and poetry's in the air. Another year older and I cut off my hair. Through trials and tribulations, I celebrate my wins and pray over my losses that there's a lesson within. 2024, the year of the truth. I'm still here, nigga, just missing a tooth. Another year older, I pray I'm get stronger. I'm still here. I wrote another year older. I pray I get wiser. I'm still here. I rotate like tires. Through any terrain, my traction is wider. I adjust on the fly. I don't change a tire. As I listen to the choir, I rejoice in tears. I remember what I went through and why I'm still here. I see it so clear now. The purpose is here now. Everything happens for a reason every single fucking season. It's one thing for certain and two things that's clear. I must have purpose because I'm still here. There's a line in Super Nigga. Anxiety and depression, sure, I deal with them all, but I'm super nigga, man. I can't let you see me fall. I want to talk about that before we get out of here. Because we talk about mental health a lot. Well, lately, back when I was growing up, you didn't even know what mental health was, as far as I'm concerned. There was no such thing. And still, to a certain extent, a lot of you are not going to agree with what I'm about to say, but, I apologize if I offend anybody. But, with mental health, we all deal with different stages of it, I believe, even if you've never been diagnosed with it. I feel like we all got different issues and shit that we deal with. But I feel like some of us can't just fall into a state of not being able to. Well, let me speak for me. Fuck that. For me, I don't feel as though if I was. What is meant? What is like depression? Like I wouldn't be able to. Depression for me would be like if I wanted to get into bed and lay down for a few hours. I still gotta get up and go do what needs to be done. So I can't stay there all day. I can't wallow in whatever I'm dealing with. I got 2 daughters, I got 2 dogs, I got 2 cats, I got a wife, family, a home. Like I and don't get me wrong, like I said, I don't want to, because everybody's so fucking sensitive these days. You can't say a goddamn thing. So I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I'm just saying some of us, I don't know if the word is right for me to say, had the convenience of that, of being able to just throw up our hands and say, oh, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I'm finished. I can't do this. I can't. I don't see that. I can't do no shit like that. So if you got an issue with that or what I said, hit me up. We can talk about it or whatever. I can bring you on my podcast one day when I'm not doing poetry and I want to just talk about issues, because really it's all about poetry. It's about poetry and artistry for me, speaking through art and stuff like that, healing yourself through art, expressing yourself through art. But if you are someone who feels as though you're dealing with a lot of stress or mental complications, you definitely need to talk to somebody professionally. Not it's cool to have friends that you could talk to, but sometimes you gotta put some stuff out there to someone else that you may not even know or have a relationship with. So it's a lot of times too, so it doesn't even come back to you, because as a people, we really we really can't hold water. That's just natural. We're going to tell somebody. There's nobody out here that's going to just keep all your secrets. Well, yes, there is actually. There is somebody that's going to hold all your secrets for you, and we all know who that is. But I don't think any of us can walk on water. So with that being said, I'm not going to be before you long. I hope everyone is being safe and being vigilant out there. R.I.P. Oh, my goodness. Rest in peace to my Uncle George. My Uncle George Phillips Jr. All right, Uncle George Phillips Jr. My uncle passed last Sunday. First man who ever took me to a WWF wrestling match. All right. A shout out to my uncle. Praying for everyone involved, myself, the family, everybody, my cousins, everybody. So I love y'all. All right. Be safe out there. Be vigilant. If you want to be blessed, you must bless someone else. Stay tuned. Dr. Lady J has an R&B artist that she will be bringing on to interview tonight. You guys do not want to miss that. You want to be blessed, you must bless someone else. All right. Today is, what was today? Was the 18th, right? Yep. Today, the 18th. So I will see you guys on the 25th. All right. Be safe, be vigilant. You want to be blessed, you must bless somebody else. All right. Everyone have a wonderful night.
Just wanted to let you know that the host of this show appreciates the time that you've spent with them. Now, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel so you can keep up with everything that we're doing. And most of all, thank you for tuning in to What Up Baltimore online radio, where the people have the power.